Hey Queendom, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are starting a new series, the vlog series with QueenBee, and this is vlog number 1, moving my setup. For those of you who don't know, I started streaming in January of 2021 with an extremely limited setup, but over time have been able to get really cool items and make the streaming setup my own. Basically, at the very beginning of my journey, I started in the garage for some of it, and then slowly over time, I moved back into my room as I managed to have just enough room for myself, my setup, and that was basically it. Not a lot of headroom, but I was able to get really excited about streaming, and basically every piece of content that you've seen from me over the last 2 years has been from that setup, which is where I come from today, my new setup. As you can see, I didn't want to spoil too much, but you can kind of get an idea from the video blurred background, but I am in my new setup and I am adoring it. Obviously, it's not 100% ready to go, but from the limited setup that I was able to do from one day's worth of work, I am just so thankful. And this all started because of a dream that I had. In January of 2023, approximately 2 years after I started my streaming journey, my family and I got together to try to find a way to be able to use the space that I'm currently in well, since it had recently been vacated. The best way to use this space that we determined was for me to move my entire setup down here, not just because I make a lot of noise and it really deters people, but because it was time for me to have more space. I have so much room for activities now, and there are certain things that were limiting me in my setup, such as power, internet, and I'm excited to be able to be in a different space now and to be able to explore better options, especially with decor and aesthetics, as I now have a full backdrop and lots of opportunities there. So the rest of this video, you are going to be seeing me and my vlogging journey. I'm going to start at the very beginning when we started to set it up, and you're going to see me all the way through to the end. Can you tell me what day is it today?
January 30th.
Okay, and what just came in today?
Your carpet.
My carpet, oh my God. All right, so basically we're gonna leave this rolled up until the painting is done. So this is what we're working with so far. I'm gonna have all of this space, and I'm gonna keep the fireplace. The chair, I haven't decided which chair I'm gonna keep, but I think it's gonna be this one, just color-wise, I haven't decided yet. And the only thing we've done so far is the internet, which is very exciting. Got a little bit of sunlight, but we've got internet now at least, so we'll see how this goes. March 15th, so it's been a couple, oh my gosh, stop. Wait, look at the cute little thing, it's out. Oh, this is so cute. At this point, I'm kind of too stunned to speak. I see 2 new chairs, I see some open space, I've got some more ideas that I've got to play with, and thinking about where my desk setup is, but this is looking really cute. I'm streaming today is because I'm moving my entire setup, so this is actually the last time anyone's gonna see me here. So the last time you're gonna see the QueenBee sign above the bed, you got the drawer. The last time you're gonna see under this bed, all of the stuff there, all of the stuff here. It's the last time. Later tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna start slowly bringing things down. Like I've got my camera that I got from Leslie from Foosley through a giveaway. And I've got my Valorant spike lamp that I want to put on display. And then I've got some like bee-esque items. Like I've got this mug, the mug I was drinking out of like coffee. Like there's some things that I just want to display in the background that I can't right now unless I specifically like put a table there. At this point in the stream, I start to point things out that I want to take down, and I start talking to chat about ideas that they have for places that we can put furniture. So today is Monday, March 20th, 2023, and today's the big day. I move everything downstairs. The room is looking wonderful. The walls have been repainted. We've got a new rug going. I'm very excited about how that's all going to look, but right now I've already started the process, so I'm going to kind of show you what my setup currently looked like and what we were going with. I already cleared this out, which is why there's a bunch of stuff here, because this I'm going to actually take down. But this was the setup for years. I had 2 monitors here with my keyboard, my microphone, my camera. Over there, my headphones. Under here, I just unplugged everything, but it's a cable management nightmare, to say the least. I've got some tech over here that I'm going to bring down, and I've got my printer here. We need to do some work on this section here, and I think it's time to actually start, you know, throwing things out. I have a really bad habit of not throwing things out. As you can see, all my Christmas cards over there. I'm gonna have to throw out some things that are not as sentimental to me. And I've got a bunch of books. These are the books to read, books to bring to my workplace. I'm gonna wait about 15 minutes before I actually start working with it, and then I'm gonna see if I can even dust this. But next time you see me, I'll be downstairs. Welcome to downstairs, my new home and my new setup. Here in this clip, you can see that my dad, the true MVP of this entire franchise and entire development, is helping me move the rugs so that we can get some cabinets and furniture out of the way. This is gonna be the hard one, because this I was just gonna put there.
Where's there?
In true Valorant fashion, I can't remember how to communicate properly. So after that, we finally moved this huge cabinet. Okay, this is looking great already. At this point, I get very excited because the vision is coming together. Lights piece working on the felt. I've got my QueenBee sign. I almost ripped it. I can grab a pair of scissors. And at this point, I start stream and kick everyone out for a bit so I can get some solo time to figure out where I want to start, where I want to go, and get some input from chat on where I should be putting my monitor. I was also high-key listening to Leslie's new song, The Dawn, so if you haven't already checked it out, you should definitely check it out because it's a really great lo-fi song for this time of year. My father comes back to help me with some preliminary power adjustments that we were having issues with and some preliminary internet. As you can see, I also showed off my spike lamp there. As you can see, very excited to be moving down and getting to show off some of my key pieces. Something I didn't even realize that I would appreciate is the fact that I had time to actually redo my drawers and reorganize them. So take this as your sign. Redo your desk drawers and get organized for the new year. Even though it's March 20th, you can see that I'm getting my monitors set up. If you want to take a grand old guess, the monitor I'm picking up is from 2002. I need help. Tati, come say hello. Look, I've got the TatiBeee here.
Okay, so then your lights. So friends for stream, we're gonna set up her lights on this side of the room, right?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna stop them?
Literally from cabinet, so like here's the start, all the way to like right there is the end.
I can do that. Oh yeah. Yeah.
As TatiBeee said, yeah. but in all seriousness, thank you so much, TatiBeee. For those of you who don't know, she set up the lights in her own room, and I felt like it was just so important for me to have her and use her expertise in this new space. For context, I actually ended up buying 3 different strip lights. 2 of them were twinkle lights. One of them was an LED RGB strip light. I got it as a recommendation from a friend, and the rest I got gifted from family, so thank you so much for contributing to the QueenBee streams. And I ended up actually only using 2 of them, so I have one on standby just in case. Here you can see us untangling it, because I guess you get what you pay for. And of course I had to bring in Baby Yoda, because it wouldn't be a QueenBee stream without Baby Yoda lurking in the background. The main focus of this single day was to get the lights up and to try to get my setup functional, so not to worry about the bookshelves too much, but just to make sure that my monitors were plugged in and working. As like I said, my monitor is from 2002, and there is quite a bit of power that is needed for both of them. So at this point, I'm just trying to set it up to what I would like it to be, and then also help Tati set up the LED strip lights, which ended up being a lot easier than I had anticipated because they ended up having a sticky back on the back, so almost like a sticker. At this point, we are approaching the end of our journey, and it's been about 4 hours. I'm trying to put the drawers in so that at least I have some room to move around. I'm trying to figure out a desk mat for my chair, which is almost like my throne. I absolutely fell in love with this office chair, and I definitely need a mat so that I don't wreck the carpet underneath it. At this point, Tati is done with her work. She's just finishing up the last little bits, and we decide to test it out, and oh my god, get ready for the final results. Here it is with the lights off, and honestly, it turned out way better than I had even anticipated. I have space to entertain, I figured out all of my power issues, and I even have a cute little fireplace to keep me warm when it's cold. The sign here actually kind of looks perfect, and here it is with the lights on. As I get more comfortable with my setup, I'll be able to change my lights to be able to suit my brand better, but this is it. And now here we are. This is what it looks like a little bit when I'm streaming. Obviously, I'm gonna get rid of the cables and crop that piece out. But for now, I just wanted to show you my raw, authentic reaction as to what one really long day of work could do. I have a bunch of books still upstairs that I haven't gotten around to, and a couple of more sentimental pieces, but as you can see, the basics out that I'm really excited about. And right now I'm just looking forward and establishing a budget for how to upgrade a certain pieces of my equipment, such as my monitor from 2002. Definitely, if you have any recommendations for that I can put in portrait as opposed to landscape, let me know in the comments below, because I think that's definitely the next piece of equipment. And as much as I love these headphones, I'm having some issues with battery life right now, and also with sensory issues. Sometimes it disconnects. So if you have any really good headphone recommendations for streamers that are this comfortable, but have either a good battery life, but aren't wired, because I don't have a lot of room down here power-wise for that, please also let me know in the comments below, as that will be my next big step. for everyone who made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching until the end. Stay strong, stay true to who you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, Queendom!